Joining us now with more is former Arkansas Governor, the great Mike Huckabee. Governor, good to see you. Listen, you and I have both been in politics, and when bad things happen, you admit it. And the fact that Lloyd Austin doesn't have any regrets when 13 soldiers die is actually stunning to me, that he actually had those words come out of his mouth.
We've come a long way from George Patton and General MacArthur to folks like we've got now who are more concerned about climate change and wokeness in the military, diversity in the foxhole rather than being deadly in the foxhole against your enemy. And this is real tragic. And for no one to take responsibility of Afghanistan, we all know it was botched. Not a single person got fired. The only person that got in trouble for it was a Marine out in California who personally said that somebody should be held accountable. He got sacked for that. Nobody who was in the command line even got so much as a reprimand, much less shaken down to the lowest rank. It's just absurd, and I know that it's frustrating to many people who are career military.
It's frustrating to the American people, Governor, that ever since this horrible withdrawal, the death of these 13 service members in Afghanistan, and on display was just how blithely the president would lie to the American people over and over again, and how utterly incompetent he is, and how he would not listen to his own generals. His approval rating has been upside down ever since then. His net has been, it's been net negative ever since then. So the American people know.
Well, the sad thing is the people who were killed were doing their duty. In fact, they were going above and beyond their duty. But the people who ordered them to be there without any real resources, they're the ones who did not do their duty. They've been rewarded with promotions and continuing to serve in the highest paid positions in our military. Those families of the 13, all they got was a folded flag. It's pretty disgusting.
It really is. I want to get your take on this, Governor. President Biden completely out of touch. He was cracking a joke when asked about the heartbreaking Nashville shooting. Listen to this.
I believe that Christians were targeted in the Nashville school shooting. You believe that Christians were targeted?
I have no idea.
Josh Hawley believes they were. What do you say to that?
Well, I probably don't then.
Probably don't.
No, I'm joking. No, I have no idea.
Governor, it seems like so many of the times he's been talking in the last couple of days, the president's been so flippant in regard to the death of 3 little children and 3 adults of that school. What do you make of his response?
It's very telling. It's almost as if he is numb to what's happening around him, and he's unaware. When he went out right after this and first talked about ice cream and how much he had of ice cream up in his freezer, and then out there on the South Lawn, he basically I guess displays his utter contempt of Josh Hawley. But in the context of that shooting, to laugh about it and then even have to say, oh, I'm joking. Now, this is a president that always has to say, I'm not joking. This time he says, I am joking. Well, I'll tell you this, Dave Chappelle has no competition in the comedy field because there was nothing funny about what Joe Biden was saying.
So true.
Remember he was chuckling about the mother who he was chuckling about Marjorie Taylor Greene, but about the mother who lost 2 of her sons to fentanyl poisonings. Again, something's wrong with this person. And if I hear one more individual refer to him as the consoler-in-chief, I mean, that's offensive to everybody in the United States who has a soul. Governor Huckabee, good to see you. Thank you, sir.
Thanks a bunch.